to give people a clear handlebar on what they're going to get out of what they're going to listen to. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to share the following. I'd like to share experiences that I had where I was able to build relationships as a result of story and as a result of creating a story. And you'll see in a moment what I mean by that. So back when I lived in Boston and when I first got started in storytelling, I thought I was going to make a mint by creating a storytelling workshop business. So I took my $15,000 investment, I bought my mailing list, I created a beautiful brochure, launched all of it, and what do you think the result was?
Everybody wanted your storytelling workshop.
Don't I wish? See, everybody wants it now, so that's why I'm at Accenture. That's what brought me here. Now, 25 years on my own, before coming to Accenture. But no, unfortunately, no, not everybody did want it. So I had flopped. But I said, out of this lemon, I'm going to make lemonade. So I'm going to go pitch my ideas in the form of a book. So I go to a publishing house. I never pitched a book before, create a proposal. I'm in the door. They're ready to sign me. So naive me, this is 1992 or 93, and I'm 48 years old, so you can do the math. I get on a plane and I go to New York City to sign my contract with the publishing house. And there I'm greeted by the New York publisher with the horn-rimmed glasses, whole 9 yards, right? And they greet me at the door and go, "Oh my goodness, I had no idea you were so young. We can't sign this book." I go, "Excuse me, my name is Terrence. Would you like to start this conversation over again?" It turned out that they did not sign the deal. And the reason was I just wasn't old enough. I didn't have the quote unquote platform and whatnot. Now, fast forward 2 years. I'm talking to the same publishing house, but a different editor, getting into a conversation. She's telling me New York has the best of everything. So I'm saying, I tell you what, I can send you the best fudge in the world from Mackinac Island, Michigan. You tell me if it's not the best, and then we should talk again. Sure enough, I FedExed her the fudge. It was the best fudge she had ever had. We started having a meaningful conversation about the books that I wanted to pitch. Turns out, you're gonna love this. Turns out that they had just signed a deal for a book, and the author had fallen through, and they needed someone to write a business fable on generational issues in the workplace. Honestly, you cannot make this stuff up. So the first book I signed with this house was a business fable about basically age discrimination. How's that for ironic?
Great.
Full circle. Let's take this to Accenture.
Okay.
So the Accenture story is we had a group of life sciences and they were preparing for a breast cancer. This was an oncology deal, and they were going to provide digital services that were going to improve the life of caregivers of people who have breast cancer as well as patients. I listened to the presentation and I'm like, guys, this is big deal. This is life and death. I'm just not getting that you guys care enough. So I said, don't you all have a story about someone in your life? I mean, do you know someone who has breast cancer? I mean, raise your hand. At some point, we've all known someone who has battled breast cancer. So I asked them to come up with a story. They got so into it, Bob. Not only did they have really powerful stories that connected with the client, they came in wearing pink shirts for breast cancer, which is the color that signifies breast cancer. That's how much they got into it.
Amazing.
Really, really, really effective.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I mean, it sounds from that like they were able to really connect at an emotional level to that, right? Like taking it away from just the numbers and more hitting deeper and hitting at the heart.
Absolutely. Because we said it was inform, connect, and emote, and it's about our authenticity. How we show up with what care and with what intention.
Yeah. So Terrence, I know we both agree that people are wired up for stories. It's just the way that we process information. But you're a great storyteller. How do you get to the point where you can become a better storyteller? I think everybody's got a base skill. How do you get better?
What I would say is practice, practice, practice.
Yep.
You're going to get an opportunity to practice a lot in this program. Get coaching where needed. Let's go back to your very first point about mindfulness. Leading from within says that as a storyteller, you need to spend some time reflecting and remembering, pulling back those experiences, those stories, so you have material to work from. Just focus on being authentic. Be you at the end of the day. That's what I call small S storytelling. And look at how you can take lots of little stories and put them together and put our clients in the middle of those stories so that they can see themselves when you share the types of things that we've done for other clients, when you use the principles of specificity to really form it up as a story. Make sure that you're using the names and the people and the situations that are unique to the client that you're speaking with. So those are a couple of quick things.